Hello and welcome to Baseplate Reviews. This is a bit of an update around the channel and also my Lego city, specifically why it's looking a little bare at the moment. So there's some gaps in the city where normally I'd have buildings. So this video is actually probably going to be filmed a little bit out of order. Normally what I do is I film a video, I put it up on the channel, I film another video. So this is 9th of January, Thursday I think that is. So I've just had my orders come through from lego.com, where I ordered those on the 1st of January. So yesterday I had the modular come, today I've had a load of other sets come, and actually that relates to why the city's looking a bit bare at the moment, so we'll start off there. So starting off with my city, and if you've seen the city before you'll know that it's been fairly well established in terms of where I've got buildings and things, but at the moment you might be able to see I've got some bare bits of table just there and also just over there, and that is all down to the fact that we've got the new modular, the Tudor corner, and I need to figure out where I'm going to place that. So I've actually got all of the buildings that I took out just over here. I'll move the Tudor corner box out of the way for a second. So it was pretty useful. They make a good backdrop for doing reviews anyway, so I've just reviewed all of the minifigs down there, and so I used them as the backdrop for that. But because pretty much the city was full up, or at least certainly as it was laid out it was full up, I did need to just create a bit of space, so taking those out and using them as backdrop for the reviews also just gives me the option of shifting some things around. Now there is space other than these spaces, so we have got a bit of space down to the side just there, just in between the track and my kind of central park. I have about 18 by 32 studs worth of space, maybe 19. I need to give a bit of clearance for the train tracks, and we've also got a bit of space over here as well. For a little while there I had the Creator 3-in-1 building just sat there. I also had this Creator 3-in-1 house just sat over beside Assembly Square, but they were always temporary. I don't want them in their current form anyway. I do need to do some modifications and use those to build something else. But yeah, just needed to create a bit of space so I can decide exactly where to put everything. Now that the space is there, it should mean that I can shift things around much more easily. So like I said, my Tudor corner set came yesterday. Unfortunately, does have a big old dent and kind of crease in the box. It was in its own box inside the main box, so a bit disappointing. I am really excited for this one, although probably won't be building this straight away. I think that, you know, if you wanted to buy this, you'll have seen the reviews for it anyway. I think it's gone down brilliantly from what I've seen, but I've tried to stay away from reviews myself. But because I got the Tudor corner, that did mean, of course, I got the gift with purchase, which was the Lunar New Year Lucky Knot set. But more importantly, the corner kiosk. So this is the actual one that was specific to purchasing the modular, not just a threshold. So I will be building that. Often I don't build the GWPs, I put them away ready to sell on and fund future Lego sets, certainly if I'm not interested in them. But I think this one looks great, so definitely be building that and doing a quick review for that one. Separately though to this, so this all arrived yesterday, but if I get rid of that, rather a lot of stuff that came today, separately to, like I say, separately to the Tudor corner. So I actually picked up the little Lego City wheel loader just there, so really looking forward to doing a review for this one. I think it's a nice 4+ set, simple but effective is what I'm hoping. On top of that, I've got the off-road mountain truck, really looking forward to that one, love the colour scheme of it. Got the donut truck to review, and finally in Lego City I have got the holiday camper van as well, so be building that one and also doing a bit of a comparison to the previous one that was out. Separately to Lego City though, I have also got Lego Friends set, which is the Heart Lake City candy store. This is one pretty excited to review in terms of just seeing what it's like, but also I think it's going to be a good basis for doing my own mock of a candy store. So I think there's a lot of parts in there which can be pretty useful. Also got that buildable mascot just there, which I think is a pretty cool one. And then finally, in terms of actual sets purchased, I've got the Marvel one here, which is Miles Morales versus the Spot. Really like the cop car, and also this deli and grocery store just here. Again, I think that's going to be a really good basis for a mock. Because I've got all of those, I did get another Lucky Knots gift with purchase, and also small poly bag of the tropical toucan. I don't know what other type of toucan there are. I don't think there's Arctic toucans. So yeah, looking forward to getting all of those built and reviewed. And I'll probably start off small. So probably going to start off with the donut truck, and I think be pretty quick to get the wheel loader reviewed as well. So I'm going to get all these built and reviewed as soon as possible. Like I say, I've got the city sets, my city sets, all laid out here, so they'll make a good backdrop for doing some reviews. What I do still need some help with is deciding exactly how to display these minifigs, so all 12 of the Series 27 ones. I don't want to just buy a display case and show them that way, so want some kind of way of displaying them all together. There might be some that I want to put into the city, but what I'll probably do if I do want to do that is actually just pick up some additional ones. So I'll keep a complete set as they are displayed all together, and then maybe purchase some additional ones. Maybe that astronomer kid for the awesome telescope. At the moment, I don't know that there's any other way to get the piece that's been used for the tripod there, and it's so effective. So yeah, that's all the stuff that's coming up. Like I say, lots and lots of reviews to do, but probably not the modular for a little while, just because I think that you've all seen whether you want to purchase that one or not. If you're into the modulars, I'm guessing that it's a definite yes. It looks excellent, and I'm really looking forward to that one for sure. Whilst I'm not planning on building the Tuna Corner modular straight away, I did think it was important to get it onto Mills plates. So just like I've got these buildings, you can see they're not just sat straight onto base plates, and that's exactly why I've been able to move them around so easily. So I've got them on Mills plates, so modular integrated landscaping system, and I thought it was important that I got one built for the Tudor Corner. I've got it here, and what you might notice is that I've got this a lot more densely populated with 2x2 bricks than I have the rest of it, and that's just because I've actually got 3 16x16 plates, and they should fit pretty readily onto these 3 corners, but I'm going to use some smaller plates to place here, so I just wanted a bit more support for those so that they've got spots to sit on everywhere, rather than doing it dense the whole way through. It just means I can save a little bit of money in terms of the bricks, the number of bricks that I'm using to build this. So I'm just going to get those plates put on there, and then we should have our Mills plate properly. And voila, we've got our Mills plate. But what you might also be able to see is I've got a load of stuff on the build table here. Also got some of these sets built and reviewed, and they're up on the channel now. So we're a few days later, and thank goodness I did make some space in my city, because I've actually got stuff sat in it for the time being in those spaces, because actually we had some very cold temperatures at the weekend. So -40, and that's the same in centigrade and Fahrenheit, -40 with the wind chill I should say. And we did get some ice build up on the inside of the windows there. So the shutters are really good, they keep the house nice and warm, but it does create a barrier between the house and the window. So had some ice build up, had to put some kitchen towels down and stuff, had to move some sets that are in the other windowsill in the room next door. So everything seems to be okay now, all defrosted, and temperatures are a bit warmer, still below freezing, but not like they were. So I'll get all of those put back into place, might move some stuff around, and then should be ready to get back to building. In terms of reviews, still got that little loader coming up, and we've got the camper van behind it. Obviously the Tudor corner and its associated gift with purchase. But then we should be on top of things and back to doing some custom builds, some modifications, stuff like that. You can see I have placed my minifigs just on a half base plate like that, just for the time being, but I have seen something which looks pretty good in terms of how to display them, so I'll take a look at that. But if you've got any ideas, then please do let me know in the comments below. I did do a review of this one, which is the Miles Morales versus the Spot set, and didn't mention there are actually these studs just here and here on top of the building. The suggestion is that there's going to be another set which you can combine with it, so I might leave that as it is for the time being and then come back to it once that other set's released, depending on what it is. But that's pretty good. Certainly if it ends up being true and there's another set released, I wonder what it will be, whether it will be an apartment, something like that. But yeah, still lots to do. Obviously I've got to get all these put back into place, do a bit of tidying up from all the packaging and stuff from the reviews that I did, and then we should be back on track. But anyway, hopefully that was a useful update about the channel and the city, and please do leave a like if you enjoyed it. Think about subscribing if you're not already. Check out those reviews that I've done for the donut truck, the 4x4 off-road, the Miles Morales versus the Spot set, and also did do a review of a friend's set as well. But with that, I'll leave you and say, as always, be good.